Welcome to EnfinityCast. We spend so much of our lives trying to remember names, facts, where we left our keys. But what if the real superpower isn't remembering, but forgetting? Today we're exploring the gift of forgetting and why our brain's delete button is one of its most important features. And here to explore this with me is the insightful Solene Vox. Welcome, Solene.
Thanks for having me, Jun. It's a fascinating topic because we're conditioned to see forgetting as a failure, a sign of aging or carelessness. But when you look at the psychology, it's actually a beautifully efficient system of maintenance.
Exactly. Let's start with unintentional forgetting, the stuff that just slips away. Think about learning a new skill. Your brain is flooded with information, and at first, it's all a jumble. But over time, it starts pruning away the incorrect attempts and the useless details, strengthening the pathways that matter. Forgetting the mistakes is just as important as remembering the successes.
That's a great point. It's like cleaning a cluttered room to make space for new furniture. If your mind held on to every single piece of information it ever encountered, every license plate, every boring conversation, every meal you ever ate, you'd be cognitively paralyzed. Forgetting is our brain's way of tidying up, allowing us to have mental clarity and focus on what's relevant right now.
I can barely handle the clutter of my email inbox, let alone a lifetime of memories. But what about when we want to forget? This idea of intentional or motivated forgetting is so powerful. It's not about some sci-fi memory wipe, but about the mind's ability to suppress unwanted memories, to push them into the background.
And that's crucial for our emotional well-being. Think about a minor embarrassing moment from years ago. The ability to let that go, to not have it pop up with that jolt of shame every day, is a form of intentional forgetting. We're telling our brain, this isn't a threat, it's no longer relevant. And that frees up so much emotional energy.
Which brings us to the most profound aspect of this, healing from trauma.
It really is. Forgetting in the context of trauma is a survival mechanism. The brain works to soften the sharp, painful edges of a traumatic memory over time. The memory of the event might remain, but the intense, debilitating fear and pain associated with it can fade. This process allows a person to move forward, to integrate the experience into their life story without being constantly relived and re-traumatized by it.
It doesn't erase the past, but it allows for a future. It's the ultimate act of cognitive kindness, a way for our minds to protect us. It truly is a gift.
It is. So perhaps we can reframe it. Forgetting isn't a bug in our system, it's a feature. It's what allows for growth, for peace, and for the capacity to learn and love again. Next time you forget something trivial, maybe just thank your brain for doing its housekeeping.
A beautiful way to put it. Thank you so much for this conversation, Solene, and thank you all for listening to EnfinityCast. May you find clarity in what you remember and peace in what you let go.